All right, we're sitting here with the eminent professor at the Haitian American Coalition of Southwest Florida's ribbon cutting ceremony. They have taken over this building, the landmark building, a historic building here in Fort Myers on Evans Avenue. And it is a power move of magnificent proportion. Also in this building is Jacquet and Associates Bookkeeping and Business Services. She's an AKA Ski Week. We have right here Lee Pitts live on the spot as the media sponsor to come out and cover this historic event. This is during the reception period where about 100 people have come in and out today to support this cause. There's nobody more qualified to talk about a cause like this and what the Haitians mean to our community than one Lodovic Kimble, the eminent professor of African history.
Thank God for the rumor.
Mr. Kimble, welcome again to Leap Is Live, my friend.
Thank God for the rumor.
This is an old civil rights activist, a freedom fighter. Hey, were you one of the freedom fighters? You weren't old enough to be one of the freedom fighters, though, were you? You were too young to be riding on those freedom buses.
Not actually a freedom fighter, but I was a civil rights activist early in the 70s. At TSU, I participated in the February 1st movement, the All-African People Revolutionary Party. I worked with SNCC before I came here. And then when I came here at age 28, I was president of NAACP here.
Right. So your whole adult life has been about opening up doors, making better opportunities for the disenfranchised. Is it fair to say?
I have to say that's true, because even where I chose to go to college, my first 2 years of college was Martin Methodist College in Pulaski, Tennessee, the town where the Ku Klux Klan began. To my father's disagreement, they want me to go there, quite afraid. I went there anyway, and I organized the first African American History Month program, in which Oprah came as one of the actors from the T-Pogue Players. I brought Dr. Dorothy Brown, this first black female surgeon in the South, and the Tennessee State Gospel Choir, and I got a letter on my wall saying, "Thanks for coming here, because you are a credit to your race." Now, that'd be offensive today, but I knew what he meant then.
Right, so you understand that now. Let's go to this particular event. The Haitian American Community Coalition of Southwest Florida, now they have a headquarters.
Yes.
You and I can remember when this organization first started about 5 or 6 years ago. To see it grow to this point right now, that's huge progress in a short period of time, would you say?
Yes, it was, because Beatrice came here running. She wanted to get her people involved politically. They were facing potential deportation. TPS was about to run out, where many of them were going to be sent home. And they had been stereotyped by a president that we had that had stereotyped many non-European Americans. So she got involved with the Democratic Party first and found the Haitian Democratic Club. Then this organization grew into the Haitian Community Coalition, which is still doing some of that work now, but across lines and across party lines. And then she opened her bookkeeping business in the same building.
That would be Jacquet and Associate Bookkeeping and Business Services. They've taken over that whole third floor up there. I don't know if you've been up there yet.
I've been up there. She's done a great job. The office looks good. It's very professional. And Lee, you know, you and I are always talking about what's needed in this community and how we move forward. She has been a game changer. And she came here not separating herself from the rest of the African American community, but made herself an intricate part.
Beatrice, we're talking about you. Lodovic is giving you your praise. Come over here for a minute. Stand right here so we can give you your praise on TV. No, sit right here, Beatrice, and then we're going to come back. We're going to give you your praise on TV. Okay, just sit right here and take it all in. This is the lady we've been talking about. Beatrice, hold this right here. Go ahead and give her that praise.
And I'm going to repeat it again, that she came here running.
That's right.
And when she came here, there was a lot of need for Haitian people as well as the African American community at large.
And she joined in.
So she got involved with the Democratic Party first, working on TPS, working on immigration.
This is the person we've been
making sure that her people are not
Take
discriminated against. And I guess one of the reasons that we hit it out, I'm Lodovic Brion. You can't get any more French than that with a name. So she probably thought I was Haitian anyway. I don't have to be Haitian, but I'm an African, and so is she. And I recognize that she also came from the country, was the first free African nation in this hemisphere in 1804.
Right, over 200 years ago, celebrate the independence of Haiti in 2004. Go ahead. Beatrice, Lodovic mentioned something very important. I know I'm going to get you back here for a more formal interview, but hold your mic up a little closer to your mouth. He talked about, and I'm a witness to that, how when you came into the community, you did not isolate yourself from other black people and just function in your Haitian circle. You reached out to African Americans, and we embraced you, and you embraced us, and that was such a tremendous way that you went about things. Talk about you being a Haitian American, how you knew it was important that all of us work together.
One of the things is that with the Haitian flag, it says "Union fait la force." When you are working together and you join together as one force, you can get a lot done. We cannot be out here competing against one another. We need to bind together so we can get our issues addressed. Because I'm going to tell you, when it comes to the way the political system works in Lee County and in all of the states, is that if you're not binding together as one group to create that force, to get people out to vote, to get their issues addressed, it's not going to be addressed.
Right.
So therefore, we cannot have a divided mindset. We have to have a unity mindset, no matter where we come from.
That's right.
And like I've always told Lodovic, is that, yes, I'm Haitian, yes, I'm Haitian American, but you know what? All the ship did is drop us off at different entities.
That's right. And you told me
at the
that
end of the
early
day,
on.
we all black.
Right. You told me that early on in phone conversations when you were working with the college and all of that. People don't know how far me and you go back, Beatrice, but that's okay. But from that point on, Beatrice, you started calling me your Haitian brother.
You are my
I know
Haitian
when
brother.
when Beatrice needs something from me, my Haitian brother, to call me my Haitian. She know how to drop that little. She know how to drop that little Haitian brother in there, cause you know we got that bond.
Lee
Beatrice.
One thing that my parents always said: if you need something, you ask for it. It's not how you ask. It's not what you ask. It's how you ask.
How you ask for it.
Your approach is everything. If your approach is right, you can basically rule the world, and that's what I did with you, Lee.
And Lee, I've never told her
Got me
no.
wrapped around her
I've
little
never
finger.
told her no either.
And Lodovic.
never
But one
told
thing
a
I
lot of
have to
people
say,
know, but I can't tell Beatrice no.
one thing I have to say, I live in a community that I am loved in this community, and I love the community. And without the community members, I would not be able to do anything. Without my family support, all of you guys, and now I'm also a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, where yes,
I never seen the AKAs come out before like this. Finally, the AKAs.
You got a Sigma and a Kappa
Good to
on
see
both
your
sides.
AKAs all over the place with Beatrice. Y'all got lucky.
And then she got a Kappa and a Sigma on both sides.
yes, I do.
You
dropped
in
And,
the
green
and,
on us.
and also the alphas, the kappas, and all of them. And you know what? When we bind together at one force, we can do a lot.
Oh, yes.
And we are doing a lot. We already have elected one African American on the school board. We have people out here that care about our issues. And what we need to do right now is put our differences aside and move forward and get our issues resolved and handled. And we can only do that through unity, through love one another and binding together. You support me, I support you. And this is why I want to take the opportunity to thank all of you guys. And one thing I will tell you, there's a lot of potential in the Haitian community, in the African American community. The sky's the limit when it comes to us.
That's right.
When it comes to us.
Beatrice,
Okay?
I don't know if I'm going to get you back here. I'm hoping I'm going to get you back here today.
Yes.
I just grabbed you because you're running around. But go ahead and describe what happened here today and talk about upstairs.
Okay. What happened here today was we had a ribbon cutting for Jacquet Associates Bookkeeping and Business Services and the Haitian American Community Coalition of Southwest Florida. We also have an office that's right here on
Fair to say,
Evans.
this is your headquarters.
Yes, headquarters.
Start calling this the headquarters.
This is
okay?
the headquarters.
That's what I've been saying. This is your
3949
headquarters. Okay.
Evans Avenue, Suite 304. So we are right pinpoint in a place that you can find us for all of your needs, okay? And if I don't have the answers, I will find somebody in this community that have the answers because of our relationships with everyone in the community. We do have our councilwoman that was here. All of the councilwomen were here tonight. We also had the mayor, Mayor Kevin Anderson, that was here tonight. All of our people.
Everybody
Lee
has
County
to be
School
here, though,
Board.
Beatrice, because they got to stay close to a power broker like you. Let's just say it. If they don't show up, y'all got to know how powerful Beatrice is. All right, Lodovic has talked about it, but this is coming out of Lee Pitz's mouth, too. Of course, Ludovic's mouth is more higher level than my mouth.
No.
But I'm going to add my 2 cents.
Thank God for the rumor.
When Beatrice have something, every politician who means anything and want to get elected, they're going to show up because they need to be seen by Beatrice. They need to be at her event because that Haitian coalition has a strong power here in the political process. Now go ahead.
And one thing I have to say, and thank you for all the proud, but you know what? Without the people, without my Haitian people, without the people in the community, I am powerless. But with them, when you let them know, you inform them on what is happening, and you let them know what issue is at hand, they're gonna show up, and they trust you to guide them. And that's all I have been doing, is guide them. And I'm humbled that they allow me to guide them. And
how do people get more information on your business here too, and what kind of services does your business provide?
The Jacquet & Associates provides bookkeeping services. They provide payroll services for all the small business owners. If you need guidance about your business, if you need guidance on how to do your bookkeeping, or for you to get grants, but if you don't have your financial records in order, intact, you're not going to be able to grow your business. Come and see us. Consider us as an entity to be able to help you. We can do that. We're located at 3949 Evans Avenue, Suite 304 on the 3rd floor. Okay, you can reach us at 239-878-5898. That is my personal cell number. And you also have the coalition as well. You can reach the coalition office at 239-202-8955. Please go ahead and call us, and we will help you. We will assist you.
This is Beatrice Jacquet Live.
Thank you.
People united
let's
would
say
never
something about
be
the eminent
defeated.
professor before we go. Lodovic Kimble. What's it about his contribution to our community as a civil rights activist?
One thing about Lodovic. Lodovic is very, very instrumental when it comes to the issues involving the African American community, especially when it happened with Floyd, George Floyd, where he was murdered on TV. Lodovic rallied us up, okay? Rallied us up to go out, get on the radio, get us together. Beatrice, we need to do this. Beatrice, we need that. And I love that because I can't see everything, but Lodovic is very instrumental. Professor Lodovic is very instrumental.
Right.
And we appreciate you, and we love you, my brother.
We love you, bro.
Well, each one of us have our part to do, and I think the three of us make a good team.
Yes.
Beatrice, something that you said long ago that Lee and I tried to get started.
Yes.
Beatrice realized that there was an entity trying to start a part of the chamber without all of us. And she came to me and had me go talk to that entity to say there needs to be only one African chamber, not a Haitian chamber, not an indigenous African chamber, not an African American chamber, but one African American business chamber. And Lee, we still want to get that off the ground.
Okay, all that's happening.
And I'm on board in doing whatever it is to elevate our community. And I really appreciate all of your support.
When we get y'all two brains together, it's going to happen.
Thank you.
We got to get some more interviews here. I'm trying to cover this event to the highest level. This is the most important event that has happened here in the last 20 years. I got to do my job as the host of Lee Pitts Live, media sponsor. We have been getting great interviews, and we're going to get some more just like this. We're going to be here to the last moment. We'll be right back.
Thank you.